Hey guys, today's PR's workout of the day. We're going into our gymnastics focus for the month of April. We are going to be focusing on our balance and base and balance. And with today, we're going to be doing a 13-minute as many rounds for quality. So this is a little bit different than a typical as many rounds as possible because what we're trying to do is focus on the quality of our balance and our engagement, okay? So we're going to be going through 30 seconds of a back scale on our right leg, a back scale on our left leg, 30 seconds L-sit, followed with a 30-second hang, dead hang. Now, when we go through these, we need to remember that we're working for quality, so we can rest as needed in between, but the goal is let's try to accumulate those 30 seconds at each station, okay? And we're gonna score it as so. So, back scale. What is a back scale? Think of it as a scale, balancing it out. We're gonna balance on one leg, soften the knee. Our back leg is gonna turn slightly in, so I'm pointing my toe towards the standing leg. Keep my arms out to the side. The whole time, I'm gonna keep an engagement going on through my trunk. So I'm pulling my ribs in, and then from here, I'm gonna hinge from my leg. Now, maintaining that balance, if we find ourselves hitting some turbulence and losing balance, watch a clock. Stop your 30 seconds, shake it out, maybe pick back up on the next 10 seconds or whatever the clock is, and then we're gonna go back into that. So we have 30 seconds on our right side, stand up, shake it out, 30 seconds on our left side, or vice versa. Then we're gonna go to our L-sit. Now, for our L-sit, we wanna set ourselves up, be about arm's length away. We can go into our L-sit or tuck hold. If we find ourselves unable to maintain that L-sit hold for say 5 or 10 seconds at a time, let's just go right into that tuck hold so we can get a little bit more out of the exercise, because we're not just working our core, we're also working the stability at our shoulders. So if we find ourselves having to lift and hold, let's modify it, scale it back. If we can't keep our feet off the ground, grab a box or a couple boxes or a bench, something a little bit higher that elevates so we can get that lift. Then for our dead hang, this is a big one that we need to really make sure that we're maintaining engagement through our core. When I set myself up, about shoulder width apart, I'm actually holding a slight scapular pull-up. So instead of going to a dead hang, I'm actively holding myself in position while keeping my ribs tight and butt active. So nice and hold, 30 seconds. As far as the hold, we can go pronated, supinated. You can mix it up however you want as long as we stay engaged. Because remember, we're working for quality. We're not just hanging on and trying to get as many rounds as we can. When we finish 13 minutes, we're gonna move right into a 7-minute AMRAP, moving with 6 toes to bar, 6 pull-ups, and then 12 power snatches. So for our toes to bar, we're gonna focus on maintaining a standard, whether it be toes to the bar or toes eye height, shoulder height, hold that standard consistent. Then we'll go into our pull-ups. So for our pull-ups, if we need to do a kip, butterfly, whatever works, make sure we're keeping that chin clearly over the top, starting from a dead hang. Otherwise, grab a band for assistance. Or we can scale it to a jumping chest to bar for today. Then we're gonna go to our bar for a moderate load power snatch from the ground, working on that level change. So instead of blowing up our shoulders even more by muscling it out, let's focus on that level change and receiving that bar in a strong, balanced position. 7 minutes, have fun guys.